You are now tuning in to the Val and Val Show, where conversation is art. Art, art, art. Conversation is art. Conversation is art. You should chime in. Ain't no telling what to spark on the Val and Val Show. Ain't no telling the Val and Val Show. You know, ain't no telling where we go on the Val and Val Show. Ain't no ceiling, cause the art of conversation is the flow. It's that creativity available when we speak, available in our homes, available in the streets. We just trying to get it sparking and take it a little deeper. Keep it casual while fireside chatting with our people. Yeah, we take it a little deeper. It get hot when we fireside chatting with our people. Cause conversation is art. Conversation is art. You should chime in. Ain't no telling what'll spark on the Val. The Val and Val Show. The Val and Val Show.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. What an awesome day we've had, and I hope you have had one as well. Welcome to the Val and Val Show. I am Valton Johnson, and my co-host is
Valerie Jones.
What's up, Val J? You good?
Not much. Hey, I'm trying to get my nerves calmed down now. We had a little struggle getting on tonight.
Yeah, it was a little technical difficulty. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being true to Conversation is Art, and we apologize for being 13 minutes late. We know how valuable your time is, and we just apologize for the difficulties that we've had getting on. But nevertheless, we're here. What's up?
That's right.
The
We
Val
here.
and
We
Val
here.
Show is knocking it out the park. We've had a number of guests on this past year, and you have so much more to look forward to because we have some stuff going on for the rest of the year, and the new year is going to be off the chain, folks. So make sure you stay tuned in. Hey, listen, I just wanted to come in and say hello to everyone. Bless your day, bless your night. Hope everybody's doing well. But I have to jump off this call because I'm on travel. So Valerie is going to take care of you guys as she always does. She doesn't need me for the Val and Val Show. Then it'll just be the Val Show.
I'm trying to be the technician and the host tonight. So pray for me. Pray for me.
Then it'll just be the Val Show, you know? But anyway, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. You know, hook up with Val. Send us some notes about this awesome guest that we have. And please, awesome guest, forgive me for not being here to interview you personally. But Valerie already knows how this thing goes. So knock it out the park, Val. Good luck. And I'll hit you up in the morning when I get where I'm going.
Okay,
Peace,
have
y'all.
a good one. Safe travel. Be careful.
Thank you. Bye, y'all.
Okay. Well, it's just me, y'all. It's been a long time since it's just been me. Handling everything by myself. So welcome. You all, you are in for a treat. You are in for a treat. This young lady, I actually read about her in the Birmingham Times. And I love music. I mean, I love the piano. I think it's one of the greatest instruments. And as I read her story, I reached out to her. I said, oh my goodness, we got to have you come on. We got to have you come on. Then I thought about Veterans Day. I was like, hey girl, you'll do a tribute? And she was just so gracious. So let me tell you a little bit about her because, I mean, this resume is just something, okay? And I'm going to bring you in, Amon, so they can look at you while here, and I won't be alone. Okay. And you all, I'm hearing echo. We've been trying to get rid of that. It's back again. So I don't know what that is. We may have to try the mute and alternate with it and everything. So you all, this is Miss Amon Miles. She's a classical trained pianist in the Birmingham, Bessemer area. And she was born in Bessemer, born and raised in Bessemer. And she is the owner and founder of Piamstry. And I'm saying that totally wrong. She'll correct me when she get on. She's a member of Birmingham Music Teachers Association and the National Federated Music Club. She's a 3-time Gold Cup and two-time Silver Cup Award recipient. And she's going to explain all this to her when she starts talking. She's been awarded the Steinway. And for y'all should know that name. Steinway been around a long time. And Sons Educational Partner 2018. And she has 18 plus years music experience, although she don't look that like she been around that long. So welcome, Miss Ahmad Mal. So let's
Okay.
start out by you sharing with us something about yourself more than what I just shared.
Okay, greetings. Thank you for having me on your show. It is indeed an honor. Can you hear me pretty good? Can you hear me?
You
I don't know
good?
if they. Okay,
Good.
okay. So again, it is an honor to be here, a part of the Val Val Show. Yes, you pronounced it correctly. I am the founder and owner of Pianistry School of Music here in Bessemer, Alabama. Um, and as you said, I'm a part of the National Federated Music Club and Birmingham Musicians Association. And what that is that my school is a junior club. Um, and that is a club that's recognized by the National Federated Music Club. And what happens is that students participate in competitions and festivals, and they have a chance to perform in front of judges and receive superior ratings or excellent ratings. And they're all critiqued by other instructors around the world. Um, and so I myself, I participated in that when I was taking private instruction, which I did for 9 years. And I also received education at the University of Alabama in Birmingham, by some renowned classical pianists as well. So pianistry started from a vision. And basically what it means is pianistry is the first few letters of piano, which is piano, and then you have mystery, which is the word chemistry. So I combine those two things together, and basically it just expresses my love and connection for and passion for music. And some people also like to think of it as a ministry as well. So um, my school, is available for students to have an outlet to express themselves and to be creative. And of course, it offers musical education, music theory, and performance. And we are expanding. So it started as piano lessons and then branched out to drums, guitar, voice, as well as music production. And to sum it all up, we just have a very personalized, accelerated music curriculum where um, students come in and it's just very family oriented, and I get to know the student and learn their learning style, and I create a curriculum for them that's personalized for them, and we just get in here and be family and have fun. So that is what pianistry is all about. You guys can, of course, look it up on Facebook, Instagram, or visit the website. You can learn a lot more about Pianistry School of Music and what we have to offer. So, as my motto say, standing in the spirit of excellence, and that is what our motto here. We're all about Black excellence, of course, and just being, you know, empowering the young minds and just cultivating the spirit of excellence and learning and just having an atmosphere, for that. So again, I'm thankful for being a part of the show. I hope you all heard me pretty clear.
You're really clear, and I think I may have figured
Valerie,
out how.
you're really clear. Okay. And I think I may have figured out how.
I think you myself without you having to mute and unmute yourself as we go along, y'all. We're gonna have to work this out. And look, we tested this last night, didn't have any of this, but you know what? Satan ain't gonna get no glory tonight. We're gonna have this interview, and we're going to have her share with us her beautiful talent. Some of you don't know, I myself am a veteran, so I just got to play with y'all. I got to show you all this. I thought this would be fun for some of you that and don't be laughing. when I share this, okay? And I just want y'all to see me. This is me, you all, in the middle of basic training, August 1984, at Lackland Air Force Base. I'm still beautiful. I'm still beautiful. And I just want to share that. Want to share that. Now, Amon, I know, have you been in the, I don't think you've been in the military, but you do something that's equivalent to it can be the military. So let's share with the people what you do also in your other life. What else you do?
Okay, so outside of being a classical pianist and instructor, right now I'm employed as a firefighter. I work for Birmingham Fire and Rescue Services. As of last month, I was served 3 years on the department, and it's been an incredible journey so far. I've learned a lot, I've seen a lot, and that's pretty much it.
Being a fireman, I mean, that's a big task. That's a big task. And we thank you all for joining us tonight. You know, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. And right now, you all, real quick, I'm going to take a moment to do an advertisement for one of our sponsors, Archwell Health. So we'll be back with you all in a little bit. There's a new healthcare provider in town, Archwell Health. They're holding a community appreciation block party this Saturday, November 13th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., 165 Bessemer Superhighway, Midfield, Alabama. It will be featuring local businesses, have a DJ, and free food while it lasts. Archwell Health Center is designed exclusively for seniors. It is here to improve their members' lives through a special kind of healthcare that focuses on wellness, community, and strong member and physician relationships. If you are 65 and older, or know someone that is, and have Medicare Parts A and B, and you're not satisfied with your current level of care, try Archwell Health Center. Call 205 336 1535. That's 205 336 1535. Also, a Roebuck location will be opening soon. So remember the name, Archwell Health Center. 205 336 1535. Archwell, helping seniors get well, stay well, and live well. Hope to see you there. Okay, so be sure, go to Midfield this Saturday, 10 a.m. They're right there by the Save a Lot. So go down there and find out what they have to offer. They're going to have vendors and everything else there. So thank you, Archwell, for choosing to advertise with us here on Conversation is Art. So, Miss Ahmad, tell us a
Tell us a
little
little
bit
bit
about growing
about
up in
growing up in
Bessemer.
Bethlehem.
Okay. So as you mentioned before, I was actually born in Birmingham. And I lived in Bessemer. I'm 27 years old, and I lived in Bessemer literally all of my life. And I've just seen the time pass, from seeing how things change over time with, how the neighborhood changed and the people that come and go. And my family, we've always just been very conservative, and just always had a mindset for moving forward, and just having a vision for things. And we've always been what some people like to say, just kind of just sheltered, even though we live like right in the heart of the hood. I mean, if you want to just be honest. But we've always just had an idea for change and just growth and just having a different outlook on life. We didn't allow um, the neighborhood around us or what was happening, or anything negative or anything, just influence or really shape who we were as people. We was always um, kind of like a people's person. I mean, we really got along with the neighbors, and like I said, we just we just went along with the time. We just had stayed pretty much true to ourselves, and had a pretty good outlook on things. And with that, um, being a family that's just very family oriented. Even though we were conservative, we still was family. We had the aunties come over, have a good time. We get out in the yard, with the neighbors and cut up, but just being who we are, as you can tell, I'm a product of, my family values, and I've always stayed true to that. So, um, you know, Jonesboro Elementary, that was my school, Davis Middle School before, they turned it into the recreation center now. And I actually went to Midfield High School, and I spent the last 2 years being homeschooled. And being homeschooled didn't take away, from who I was. I actually learned how to, be more disciplined in my studies, and just had self-preservation, and just being that kind of person all the time. It wasn't too far off from, who I was. So, as you can see, again, I entrepreneur. My family always pushed and was a cheerleader for vision and just being an entrepreneur, and just using our talents and our gifts, um, to make it come to life. So that's my life being investment.
And thanks for sharing that. It's one of the reasons I want to bring you on, definitely with you being a musician, an entrepreneur, and also working with fire and rescue. Hey, you got a lot going on already. And something you said is so powerful, that you did not allow where you lived or your circumstances to lead you down a dark path. And sadly, even today, I was looking at the gun violence. A little 9-year-old, I believe, got shot. And and one thing I say, kids don't get to choose their parents. But somehow we as a community, when I say we, I mean the Black community, we're going to have to start caring for each other again. If we see kids that may not be in the best circumstances, reach out and give them hope. And I know one way to curtail discipline things is to have, first of all, activities, but definitely music is definitely a stabilizer. So I want to talk to you about, with your business, and I'm not even going to say that, but your ministry. I'm going to say your ministry with working with kids. Do you have any that's come in that may have had discipline problems, and you've seen a change, and share with some of the things you've done out in the community as it relates to sharing your music?
Absolutely. I have a vision here, and a mission, and you will see that my mission is all about pushing entrepreneurship, creativity, inspiring, the minds, and that's what I'm here for. And music, with music being a underfunded art in the community, and it's not very much emphasized in the school system. And I was in high school seeing the kids not having instruments and things like that. So you know my love for music started at a very young age. So my parents never had to force me or anything like that. So I've always just had a love for music, and so I wanted to share my passion and love for music. Just like I said, my family, we can put on anything, make music out of anything, and get down and have fun. And I just wanted to share that same family value with those around me in my community. And so, you know, that's how the business kind of started. And I was self-taught, playing, for myself and to myself, and then it just kind of started from there. And like I said, I just wanted to share that with those around me. And your second question being, have I ever had students to come into the school, that have different, challenges going on in their lives? And absolutely, yes, 100%. I get it all the time. You know, and it's an outlet. You know, sometimes students will come to class and you will be surprised at things that they share with me. And okay, we're not doing lesson today. We're going to talk about what are your feelings. I ask my students, how do you feel? What's going on, you know, in your life? You know, how does this music make you feel? Or, you know, what are your studies? You know, are you passing your class? You know, we talk about everything here, and sometimes the parents will, you know, they'll come to class and attend, you know, the lessons, and we'll step outside and they'll, you know, share some things that's going on in their life. And so I really feel like, you know, just being here is a very welcoming atmosphere. It's colorful and warm, and it just allow people to just be themselves. And it's not like, oh, you know, you're just gonna learn how to play the piano or else. It's really not. It's about that, but it's really not solely just about being so disciplined and strict with learning how to play the piano, but you can learn how to play and be creative and, you know, express yourself and your emotions. And so I definitely get students that come in and just have different things going on. It's not always negative, it's positive as well. So yeah, that's what pianistry is all about.
I really like that when you realize something's going on that you like, okay, this is not the night to have piano lessons. I need to listen and see what's going on. Because one thing we do notice, and we're seeing the suicide rate among children is greatly increasing. And I always, one of my favorite things biblically is when that evil spirit would come upon Saul, David could play that harp and just chill him out. And music does have a very common effect. You know, like I told you when I first read about you, I was like, I love classical music. And a lot of my friends were like, you like classical music? I said, yes, I love classical music because classical music just chills you out. I mean, it just, if you could be having a bad day and just get some classical music, and I, other than bluegrass country, and actually, I actually found a group called Gangster Bluegrass. And it's a rap, two guys that rap that are playing with this bluegrass group. They pretty good. Y'all need to check them out. So that's good to know. Now, as far as someone wanted to come and take lessons from you, and I know you can be doing this for free, so I know you probably have a mix of some folks that can pay and some that won't. So share with our listening audience, what if they have someone that they got limited income and their child really want to be a part of your music program? Are there any ways that they can become a part of it?
It's always an open door here. I feel like my prices are very affordable um, for the community. And you can see that listed on the website. And we give out scholarships. My mom and I, we really, you know, we'll walk up to someone out at Cracker Barrel and say, "Hey, see a kid, you want to take music lessons?" You know, I think you muted my mic. Let's see. Okay, can you
We
hear
can
me?
hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, the message will still pop up. But yeah, so we'll be out and about, and we will give student scholarships and say, "Hey, you want to take music lessons, or have you ever thought about it?" And you know, just come sign up, see if you like it, take one or two classes, you know, and we'll worry about it. And we do payment arrangements. Some people like to pay monthly. Some people pay as, you know, as they take lessons. I feel like my rates are very flexible, and just flexible overall with the payment arrangements, and just, you know, whatever makes you comfortable. You know, I have different methods like Cash App, Cash, Check, PayPal, you know, manual card entry through the site, Square, just different ways, you know, to make it affordable and comfortable for the parent. And if it's just one of those times, you know, where they'll say, well, I'll wait to the end of the month. Okay, that's fine, you know, but I'm really about trying to make sure I keep my student and keeping them interested. The main thing that's very critical here is to, and I'm saying this to the parents out there, is to not dismiss or, you know, just end lessons because you can't afford it or you feel embarrassed or whatever. Just bring them, we'll worry about it, later. So, of course, I have to keep the lights on. I'm not saying, but I just want to make it comfortable for people as well as, be business minded about things. And, so we have to be serious, and, so that's pretty much my message to you all about that.
Okay, and being a veteran myself, like I say, I really like to honor the military. The United States, with all its flaws, this is where we were born, raised, and still living, and there are lovely, great aspects about it. And hopefully, we will progress and go on. But I wanted tonight to just honor our veterans and also their families as well, because we sometimes forget about the families that make the sacrifice. We have branches of the military where people go off and they can't even tell their family where they are. And that's tough, having somebody deployed and you don't even know where they are. And you don't even know what they're doing. And also, look, y'all, I want y'all to see my earrings. Check these out. Red, white, and blue. Look, I picked these up not for this. I just bought them. I said, oh, they're so pretty. I said, oh, I can wear these tonight. For tonight. So, Amaya, you can get ready. You all, she's going to give us a live concert. And it's going to be in honoring the veterans and their families. So we want you to sit back and relax. I also found her on YouTube. We're not going to play it tonight, but what was it? I think it was Fantasia. Think what it was called. Oh, it's beautiful. So you all sit back and get ready for Miss Amand Miles of PM Street to just wow us with our veterans tribute.
Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Before I get into that, first I just want to, thank all the veterans for serving. I have a father and a brother who serve, as in the military, Marine, and Air Force. Um, and just thank you all for dedicating your lives and protecting the country. And just like this, like in the Bible, in Ephesians, we have to have on the armor of God. So we are all soldiers out here. And I wanted to play a couple of songs tonight in honor of the veterans. And just a little something contrasting, the feelings and emotions that goes into, just humanity, and just having this humanistic approach about things. So I hope you all can hear me very well. And I'm going to start with Fantasia, because I think she really want to hear me play that. So I'm going to start with that, and I hope you all enjoy.
To this, y'all gonna have to listen to this echo a minute. It's great. It's great. That was great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been a joy having you on. And you all, we're gonna be closing out in a little bit. I got one more thing to do for the veterans. And what I want you to close out with, Ahmad, just want you to share some words that you just want to leave with the people. And I put all of her information, you all, in the chat. So you have all her contact information. Please support her. I'm sure she'll take donations. So, hey, we got to learn to support our own. And because we can sow into these kids' lives that we don't even know. And I used to take piano lessons growing up. And I told her, I don't think God had it at that time for me because I had first piano teacher left. I was doing well. Second one died. Third one had issues we can't talk about. But anyway, I can play something. So I may just become a student again. So just have some final closing words for the people.
Okay, again, thank you all. Thank you for having me, Val. It was indeed an honor to be a part of the show. If you will, please visit piamistry.com. Please follow us on Facebook, PIAMISTRY. Um, and just always, just support the art, support the students, and just support music. And thank you all. Thank the veterans for protecting the country. And I just want to end on that note.
Okay, and thank you all for joining us tonight. I'm going to play this lastly tribute to the veterans. And again, as a veteran myself, I thank you for serving and just thank God for protecting us. And those that did not make it back, we thank them for making the ultimate sacrifice. Because even though, when you go in the military, they tell you in basic training, you came to defend the country. You get all the other things, the tuition reimbursement. But at the end of the day, when the rubber meets the road and something goes down, you got to roll out. That's just it. And that's really what you signed up for, is to defend the country, not to go to college, not to travel. It's really to defend the country. So we're just going to pray that God continue to protect our soldiers that are on in the U.S. and those that are on foreign soil that we know of, and those that we don't even know where they are. So, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you all for joining us tonight, and this is going to be our tribute for our veterans here. Happy Veterans Day from Conversation is Art, the Val Val Show. Host Valerie Jones and Valton Johnson. We salute the United States Marine Corps, the United States Air Force, the United States Army, the United States Navy, the United States Coast Guard, and a newly formed military branch, the United States Space Force. We thank each of you who serve in our military branches. Your dedication and commitment to protect the United States of America and its citizens is commendable, and it takes great courage and sacrifice. Thank you. We are praying for you. Be safe and take care. Happy Veterans Day from Conversation is Art, the Val Val Show. Host, and thank you all for joining us. So, Ahmad, you stay on, and ladies and gentlemen, good night.